Welcome to the Introductions Necessary podcast, a daily introduction to the contributions of women working in STEM fields. If you are a woman listening to our podcast, we might have some unsettling news for you. Much of the medical science discovered over the past century was only tested on roughly 50% of the population, the male half. Dr. Alyson McGregor examines how sex and gender differences impact emergency medical care and the overall health of women, and she works on communicating these differences to medical professionals and the public. She explained in a 2014 TED Talk that it was decided after World War II that medical testing, including drug trials, would be performed on men and then the findings extrapolated to women, as it was assumed women's bodies reacted the same way as men's. Which we have learned is not the case, as 80% of medications that went to market had to be removed due to the devastating side effects for women. It wasn't until the 1980s that the medical community challenged this belief, and the strides made in understanding the difference between the sexes in terms of anatomy and physiology are staggering. In 2016, McGregor was an editor of the book Sex and Gender in Acute Medical Care, which serves as a guide to clinicians interested in the impact of sex and gender on their practice, as well as researchers interested in critical future research directions and the current state-of-the-art techniques in the field. 4 years later, she published Sex Matters: How Male-Centric Medicine Endangers Women's Health and What We Can Do About It, that looks at not only the disparities in treatment, but also gives practical suggestions for improvements. As a professor of emergency medicine and associate dean of faculty affairs and development at the University of South Carolina, Greenville, she is changing the way new doctors are trained regarding sex and gender differences in medical care. In her drive to be an advocate for change in the medical field, she is the co-founder of the national organization Sex and Gender Health Collaborative and serves on the advisory council to the Sex and Gender Health Education Summit series. Introductions Necessary is a production of 9 Hour Films. Our music was composed by Kristen Baum. Please visit our website, introductionsnecessary.com, to listen to previous episodes and learn more about the women featured in this program. We would love for you to introduce yourself to us on Patreon. You'll get the latest updates and find out how to support the podcast on patreon.com/9hourfilms. Thank you for listening.